evening, traders. This is Brian with TraderShark.com, an educational website to learn how to trade the E-mini S&P futures. Today is Monday, June 24th, 2013. The market opened up this morning here at 1570, represented by this white dotted line. We then have an opening range that we generally do not trade in, or it just tends to be a little choppier than usual. But as soon as the market opened up, we did say watch for this 1556 to 1557 level. 1556.25 was the gap from April 24th, and the downside pressure from overnight since Friday expected our final target to be down around 1556.25. We then had a nice little retracement back up to the opening range resistance level, pull back until about 10:30. At 10:30 we had the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index came out much better than expected. So all of a sudden we had a tidal wave set up to go to the downside, but the news pretty much, we didn't have that much reaction from the news until later on in the afternoon. Coming in for a pullback back into the opening range, continuation, we had what's called a trendline wave trade and then an extended wave trade to the downside, only to find our bottom here on a shark band. Shark band took a final bounce and then never looked back. Working its way from the low of the day right here during the no trade zone, we have a no trade zone from 11:30 to 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. For a 27-point move upward, worked its way back into the opening range, through the opening price. Notice how we had initial retracement off of opening price for a continuation, and then it worked its way through this shark band for another retracement to the downside. Now here, for a trade of the day, we had what's called a head and shoulders pattern. Pretty clear when you see the lines drawn. So there's your first shoulder, there's the head, second shoulder, and then what you do is you draw your distance from the head to the neckline, and that would be the final target. And so we had a break of this trend line, a retest, even though it broke through the retest, and then there was a nice clean Fibonacci trade. The Fibonacci trade lined up with a continuation to the downside. The high to the low, retracement 50% for continuation, and we started drawing this potential target of 1566 back at 3:30, and the materialization occurred right at about 4 o'clock, so about a half hour before it actually hit our profit target. To learn more about these and more advanced trade setups, or to get a copy of the Trader Shark Trading Manual, please visit TraderShark.com. Thank you, have a great evening, and I'll see you in the Shark Den in the morning.